another type of idea generation, which is business acquisition. And in this task, we will purchase an existing company to take ownership and control. We have the idea that exists, the company exists, and in this case, we are looking for to purchase this existing company and to take its idea and all the activities of this company. We have some advantages for this operation, like we have existing customers, we have an existing revenue, we have an established reputation, but we have some risk to take into account, like financial liabilities, management challenges. So it is a good idea to take another company, to buy another company with its idea and its activities, but we have to take account these risks and essentially the financial liabilities. So how to evaluate if my idea is a good idea or a bad idea in the business? So we have these points to verify in our idea. And if we have these points in an idea, we call it a good idea. And if we have the other points, we can qualify it by a bad idea. So for the good business idea characteristics, the idea must solve a real problem. The first point of the evaluation of the idea is that this idea will solve a real problem. It will give us a solution to an existing real problem. Second criteria is that this idea has a demand in the market. We cannot have an idea or a business idea which have no demand in the market. So the idea has to be existing in the market. We have a need to satisfy. Another point is this idea is financially feasible. This is another criteria of the feasibility or the goodness of the idea. Another point is that the idea matches entrepreneur skills. When we propose an idea, it must be in the skills of who present this idea, who propose this idea. So just the person who present or propose this idea have to possess the real skills of this idea. And the last point is that the idea has a growth potential. We have to develop it, and we call this the continuous development. We have potential growth of this idea. This idea will give us an added value in the future. On the other hand, we can qualify that an idea is a bad business idea if we have these characteristics. The first one is that the idea have no market demand. And we said that every business idea has to satisfy a need. We have a need in the market, and this need can be satisfied using one of this point. We have to satisfy this need by a service, a product, or a solution. So this is in case when the need exists. If the need doesn't exist, the idea is not a good idea. We have to change it or to improve it according to the market demand or the market need. Another point to qualify the idea by a bad business idea is that this idea has a high cost with low profile. When we present an idea, we have to reduce the costs and to improve or increase the profit. This is the main goal of the business idea. When you propose a business, this is the main goal and the main aim of our business is to increase our profit and also to decrease the cost of that product or that service or that solution. And if we have the inverse of this rule, the idea is qualified by a bad business idea because we have a high cost with a low profit. The last one is that we have no competitive advantage. No competitive advantage. It means that our idea is not a competitive idea with other idea. We have to present or to propose an idea which will be competitive with other companies. If this rule is not verified, we are in case of a bad business idea. And in fact, we have to differentiate our idea to others. And to do that, we have to apply these points. The first one is that the proposed idea can create a unique value. This is an innovation. This is the innovation to create a unique value, a thing that doesn't exist in other products, in other services, in other solutions. Another thing is to improve competitiveness. We have to improve the competitiveness of the product, services, or solution. We have also distinguishes product. Our product is very distinguished by from others, and also increases success probability. When we propose idea, we have to calculate or to estimate its success, the probability of the success of this idea. If this probability is a higher probability, so we will make this idea real and we will work on this idea. If we have a probability of success which is very small, so we have to modify this idea or to change it completely. So in the same context, we have types of idea. So we have 4 types of idea. Creation of idea. We have The first one is the creation of a new business creation. This is innovative. This is an innovative idea, is to create something which is not on the market, solution or product or services. This is an innovative thing. We have also business acquisition. We said that we will take another company or purchase another company. We have also the principle of franchise model. We explained this principle in the last course, and also innovation model, so that we will propose an innovative idea which will make a real improvement in such a field. And this innovation is to introduce new solutions, improves products, create economical value, and ensure competitiveness. This is what the innovation will apport in our art. These 4 points. We have a new solutions. We have to improve some products or create economical value, added economical value, and also to ensure competitiveness with other products or solution or services. So when we establish an idea, when we propose this idea, how can we evaluate it? So we evaluate an idea using these 4 points. The first point is that idea satisfy the market demand or the market need? This is the crucial point, or the main point is that our product or our proposed business can satisfy the need of the market or the demand or not. The second one is our idea is technically feasible. The third point is to ask the question is if our idea is financially feasible. Technical and financial feasibility. We have these 2 points to evaluate our idea. And the last point to evaluate the idea is to ask if this idea is in the entrepreneur competence or not. So we arrive to the technique, the very large user technique to generate idea, which is the brainstorming technique. It's a very known technique, very useful technique used in a large variety of idea generation. And this technique will give us the opportunity to generate solutions, ideas in such a group using such determined problem. So brainstorming is a creative technique used to generate a large number of ideas in a short period of time. So this technique will encourage participants to think freely, to propose innovative solutions without immediate criticism. So in this technique, we don't have immediate criticism, we will not give feedback to the idea, the proposed ideas, but we are free to think about anything of idea, or the participants are free to think and to propose a solution in such a problem. This is the main important potential of this method to generate ideas. So the objective of this technique is to generate many ideas quickly, to encourage creativity and innovation. And it involves all participants in the thinking process, or the participant will be involved in this process. And using this technique, we will discover new entrepreneurial opportunities, because we have to think together to give solution to some problems. And when we work together, certainly we will have more opportunities when we work alone, in comparison when the entrepreneur will work alone. So the first thing about this technique is that we will use it for a group and not for one person. So the rules of this technique is the first one, no criticism or judgment during idea generation. No feedback, no judgment to idea generation, or the proposed idea are not judged by the participant in the first step. Second point, we encourage unusual and creative ideas. Have to think creativity. We have to think to the creativity of ideas, and to think to propose ideas that are innovative and creative. So also we focus on the quantity of idea, and also to build on the idea of others. We can build our idea using the idea of another participant. We will improve it, or we will add another thing according to another idea of another participant in the same group. So we can build our idea on the ideas of the others. So we arrive to the steps of this method. The first step is to define the problem or the opportunity. This is the main, and the first step is to define what we are looking for. We are looking for to solve what a problem or what opportunity. So the definition of the problem and the opportunity, the main and the first thing. After that, we will form a small group. This small group is formed by 5 to 10 participants. The third step is to generate ideas freely. We will give solutions to this problem, and we are free to propose any type of solution. And all these solutions are written down by one of the participants. After that, we will evaluate and select the best idea. So the evaluation is to take all the ideas, and we will choose the best ideas from the proposed ideas of the group. Here we will use another technique, which is the vote. Each of the participants will classify the ideas from the first one to the last one. For example, if we have 10 ideas, each of the participants will classify this idea from the first one to the last one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, until 10. So the first participant will give us a classification. This is the first participant, the second one, third one, etc. So the first participant will give us its classification. For example, he will say that the first idea for me is the 4, after that 5, after that 10, after that 1, after that 2, etc. The second participant will give us its classification of ideas from the first one to the last one. For example, 5, 4, 3, etc. So we will have lists and we will choose from this list according to a ponderated vote. So the first idea for the first participant will have 10 points. 10 is according to the number of generated items. This is 10 points for this one, 9 points for the second, 8 points for the third, etc. And the last one we will take 1 point. We do the same thing with other participant 1 and participant 3. And at the end, we will determine the mean of, or the sum of each idea. For example, we have from 1 to 10. The first one has obtained, for example, 14 points. Second one, 45, etc. And we will classify these ideas from the first one to the last one. And we will take, for example, 5 best ideas to solve this problem according to the group. So when we give a solution using the brainstorming, we are looking for best solutions according to the group proposition. And we will compromise between the ideas of the group and the point of view of the participants of that group. So it is a very important technique to generate points and to solve problems. The brainstorming is very efficient technique. So in the brainstorming, we have a facilitator. We have to design in the group a facilitator. Is one participant from the group, which who will have this task. The first one is to explain the rules of the brainstorming technique to the other participant. Second task is to encourage participants to give idea. Next point is to ensure that no one will give judgment on the idea, the proposed generated ideas. And another point is that the facilitator will record all ideas, write them in a sheet of paper or in a white table. And after that, the facilitator will guide the evaluation phase.